Khayelitsha, home to some 390,000 people according to Census 2011. But that was more than 10 years ago. A number of informal settlements have since mushroomed over the past decade. The area, like many on the Cape Flats, faces tough socio-economic challenges. High levels of unemployment, drug abuse and gangsterism among them. Residents here are pleading for help. They say mass shootings are becoming commonplace following 2 separate deadly shootings recently. The community of Nkanini informal settlement is still reeling after 6 people were gunned down. A 35-year-old suspect has been arrested and is due to appear in court again on the 4th of April.
We were inside the house watching TV. We were shocked by the gunshots hitting the wall of our shack. I folded myself behind the couch. I don't know what happened. When I came outside, I saw a number of bodies lying on the ground. What happened is painful and we are still shocked. My wife was outside to hang clothes when she heard the shots and she rolled down the slope.
We are still scared because we don't know whether we are safe. I am scared to go out at night. I tell my children to lock gates early so that we are aware of who's coming to our household. They rather jump. We are really scared and we are pleading with the police.
Just days earlier, 5 people were also shot and killed in New Monwabisi Park, also in Khayelitsha. Police Minister Khayelitsha helped the community in Bizo here following the mass shooting.
When we tried to call the police around 5 o'clock, they told us they are coming. And then we waited for them until 11 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. And then I think when we called them and then they told us they were coming, it was dark at that time. So they waited until it's in the morning because they were scared to come at that time because it is dark, you see. And then another thing is that we are facing here is that there are a lot of crime here. There are people, I think 4 weeks back, there are people here who are kicking doors and then just demanding some money and some cell phones, and then they hit us with the guns.
No arrests have yet been made in connection with the shooting. In 2012, a commission of inquiry was appointed by then Western Cape Premier Harare to look into the breakdown in relations between police and residents in Khayelitsha. It also investigated allegations of police inefficiency. Residents say many of the recommendations made by the commission have still not been implemented.
Policeability would then include creation of access roads, maximization of street lighting, as well as house numbering. You see, Vanessa, the area we are in is inaccessible even if the police were to react on time, but they were not going to be able to come and reach this place. Even if somebody is to report a crime in these houses, if you look at the houses behind us now, they don't even have numbers. Say it was a GBV case. You've got some chance to be able to get to your phone. What do you tell the police when you report? So we are saying there is a responsibility for all of government to work in cohort, to work in collaboration.
Nearby Strand, Manenberg, Heiderveld and Nyanga have also not been spared of the high crime rate on the Cape Flats. Residents say they live in danger of violence and a surge in deadly shootings.
It's not fair towards our children. Why must our children get people to drive them to school because in the morning they can't walk to school because they're shooting? It's that fair? It's not fair. I haven't got children that's running up and down with guns, but I'm talking now for the whole of Petrie Court. We don't even got properly light in our court.
In 2018, various groups took the police minister to the Equality Court, questioning the distribution of police in the Western Cape. At the time, one report said the Khayelitsha police to population ratio is 1 to 521. Police say they are trying to respond timelessly when crimes happen. They say their vigilance and quick response has led to several arrests. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Cape Town.